Chasing rumors. I'm honestly just gonna Google some of them and see if... Oh wait, that's right. I saw this one last planet, or area to check out. Because I'm pretty sure this is the last, but I haven't explored. I guess technically I haven't gone to the Imperium, but I don't know. I'm assuming that might be how you end the game? I don't know.
We are giving up our positions.
Hurt himself more than me. Careful, homie. When do I get a freaking turn? I'm on fire and everything's going to crap. Oh, y'all must be low level or something. Yeah, they're probably low level. Must have been expected to come here sooner or something.
Without shields, they are nothing.
Good.
We're helpless under that fire. Do something.
I did something, I won. Was that an Aldari one? It doesn't quite look like it, but I could be wrong. Lord Captain, we are passing by a construct marked on the star charts as a dimensional gate. Our augurs are not showing any suspicious energy readings. The device is dormant. Thank the Emperor. I know this place. Galkazar summoned both our packs here to seal this portal to terror and woe. Much blood we did spill that day, alas. It was not the blood of Xenos or Warpspawn, but of the of the Cog Priests of Kalkazar himself. While they were working on the gate's foul machines, the breath of evil coming from the other side was turning them into frenzied monsters. What is this gate? An ancient Xeno artifact, older than humanity itself, judging by the design. This is a gate leading somewhere, possibly straight into the wicked abyss of the warp. Considering all the nasty shit that used to roam around here, many captains, her ladyship Theodora included, have tried to reveal its secrets, but it seems that no one could figure out how it works. Good for them, if you ask me. Was Theodora interested in? Her ladyship didn't exactly share her plans with us, always kept them close to her chest, but I'll go out on a limb and say she was searching for a way to open the gate and see what's on the other side. But Cognizant's fleet conducted its own analysis of the Xeno artifact. All records of the expedition to the site were added to the exploration catalog. Asking in what way exactly? I don't want to repeat the rumors, and I don't know the truth, but it was bad. There was word of ships and even whole trade convoys disappearing. Captain started avoiding the system until eventually the Lord Inquisitor came here and made short work of it. Hasn't been much in the way of rumors ever since. Actually, the Inquisition made sure Voidsmen kept their mouths shut. Whatever the gate used to spew out, it must have been profane and a danger to humanity. I was just studying the construct. Approaching the Inquisition has declared the entire... Okay, well maybe... I'm assuming we might have to come back here later. That's my guess. Okay. So let's make sure. I'm pretty sure that is every possible thing. Save this. Checked out. The rumor that I was chasing goes there now. We'll go fight whatever it is.
Let us not dawdle. I have a nose for profit and the taste for adventure. On it. Your arrogance will be your downfall. Come to chaos.
Majority of them in that room, looks like. Maybe. Looks to be the case. Yeah. They're split pretty evenly, but the more concerning targets are in that other room.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Step aside. The navigator is coming. Me? You insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator.
Face the navigator's might.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'll make it happen.
Ooh. Didn't even need to bring everyone in here. Have to clear this whole room.
I'll see to it personally.
I don't even need to do all this extra stuff, but
I'll make it happen. Who, if not me, would never stood a chance. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Accept your lot. Your end was inevitable.
I feel the power surging.
what the? Oh, all the troubles of the warp and whatnot.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Pretty much avoided those like the whole playthrough.
I won't object to it.
Faced worse than this.
We're okay. I saw that every time Perils of the Warp trigger,
It's
it
as good as done.
reset all his cooldowns. That's crazy.
Such is the will of chaos.
Oh, she got stunned.
Pain cleanses the body.
I bring mercy and retribution. As honor ordained. The shadows will see the other side awaits. As honor ordains. Happily brings me no pleasure. I shall not fail.
Ah, too far.
Out of my way!
My faith shields me. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's go absolute overkill on you.
You can escape me.
You're already dead. Gosh, dang it. Why do I keep hitting that? What is wrong with me?
I always keep my options open.
Then assault on the team surface. Fighting resistance, the assault squad disembarks from some distance away from the beacon. To soldiers' surprise, the gigantic mutants surrounding the beacon turn out to be incapable of even moving. Like carpets of formless chunks of flesh, these groaning and bleeding creatures cover the earth for many kilometers around. Something unseen brings them unbearable suffering. Oh my gosh. The emissions of the beacon previously detected by the augurs turn out to be a cruel trap for the assault squad. Acting on the soldiers' minds, it sends them horrible visions of brutal deaths and excruciating torture, preventing them from coming closer to the beacon and the cargo. The images of such abominable fates appearing directly in the brain would have brought ecstatic pleasure to a Drukhari, but even those warriors tempted by battle can scarcely withstand them. Find the soldiers that humankind is capable of fighting off even the most terrible Xenos threat, provided they find the inner strength not to yield to it. Guided by the Lord Captain's word, the soldiers resolutely advance on the beacon. The Road Trader's speech helps them withstand the beacon's horror and remain sane. By activating a switch on the beacon, the soldiers finally turn off the torturous emissions. Cool. Removal of the beacon from the platform proceeds as planned. Nothing happens afterwards. The gigantic groaning carpet of mutants continues lying where they are, neither exploding nor burning up. The Vox Master reports that the prism from the homunculus's laboratory shattered into a myriad of needles. It flew apart in every direction in a loud snap, gravely wounding several crew members. Okay, and my remaining rumors are not on the map, so I'm just gonna start seeing if they're ones I can complete now, if they're like dead ends, just by being a little lame and Googling. But I haven't Googled a whole lot in this playthrough, so. Rogue Trader, Xenos on the Rampage. Well, this one's apparently Act 5. I don't have stolen stars. I'd have Angels of the Emperor. And skip that one. Who left this here? Apparently that's also with killing the Calcasar. In the footsteps of history. Addermat 2. It just says it's acquired from that. It doesn't say what it leads to. Andermatt 2. Oh, which is that one right there that I just came from. They said it's buggy and it might just not complete, so let's see. But yeah, I did already discover this, so seems like the rumor just doesn't want to complete. Oh my gosh. Then the other one was I saw people complaining the same route as actually this one. You have to visit 4 ocean worlds in total. If you already visited ocean worlds, you need to revisit them. First 3 planets are just flavor text. Okay, so it's similar to the fire ones. Let's see. Is there a way to expand these? Let's see, like... Alright, I just have to hover over them and just see. Savannah. Arid. That's void. But I've visited ocean worlds and I haven't gotten any... I've been visiting ocean worlds. I don't know if it's just bugged or what. You have an ocean world. Let's try it. Nope. Well, none of these rumors seem to be ones I can do right now, or they're bugged, so I guess actually I will just go to football, after I thought, oh, I'll just put that off. I'm actually curious about what traveling to the Imperium does. I'll just chart the path real quick and see. What's this do? Astropaths are going crazy in their little chamber. They are reporting severe warp disturbances along our intended route. It looks like the Maw is completely impassable. This is before yes, and if you ask me, you're going. Forward. I did not inherit this void ship only to destroy it. Boiling in the Immaterium. Oh, the Immaterium. Or no, it is the Imperium. Hmm? Seems like it's just for a little achievement or something. I don't really understand, so I'm not gonna mess with it. All right, Calcazar. Why are you so freaky? I actually saw a post saying there was an Act 5, and I'd be surprised if there was. I don't know what... I feel like Act 5 would probably just be like the end game where there's like nothing to do. Except for maybe like a couple of quests that set up the end, and then of course actually just beating the game. Okay, I feel like I'm bringing the people who want to have a chit chat with him. Specifically. Hopefully Henrix doesn't turn on me, because I made him callous apparently. Loading a lot. There's a lot happening here.
Keep your wits about you.
Guards are gone. Is he gone? He left. He burned all of his files and everything. Oh, this dude. Let me guess. He's been left to remove of us. The old servant casts a sharp, appraising glance at you. How can I be of use, your lordship? Look around. The hall bears the marks of a cleanup, quick, thorough, and unceremonious. The smell of ash from burned reports hangs in the air. Every trace of the Lord Inquisitor's stay at the palace has been destroyed. The only reminder of it is the elderly servant, sticking out like a nail amid emptied space. Where's Calcazar? Lord Inquisitor is away on an urgent mission. Stoda's voice matches his starkly unhelpful reply. He has abandoned you here, then? My master has no need of my services on his present expedition. I was tasked with cleaning up. As soon as the conversation turns to Calcazar, differential and ecstatic overtones brighten the servant's dry voice. Just know where he's gone. I was instructed to tell your lordship that the Lord Inquisitor advises against making that inquiry. The outrageously rude words are spoken in an impeccably polite tone. Lazarus? Henrix's tone is ice cold. I'm offering you my services as an interrogator should you find it necessary to extract the information you need from this recalcitrant individual. Anyway, here he went, or else. That was a mistake. Common Cadian pattern monomolecular edged bayonet knife whose handle is covered in scratches for years of use. Awareness succeeded. The gleaming blade makes a series of lingering flashes on your retinas. You very narrowly dodge the stabs aimed at your eyes and throat, grab hold of the man's wrist, which might as well be made of stone, and start twisting it out of its cracking joint. That's not what I did. I shot at him. The crushing blow connects with your jaw, but the lightning-fast hand-to-hand fight ends in your victory before you even realize you have been attacked. I'm going to torture you for a very long... Wait, let's see what... What are you doing, wretch? He rasped stubbornly. My master told me to stay behind to prevent the possibility of pursuit. Your meddling in the Inquisition's affairs is a mistake. You're no mere servant. Where'd you learn to hit like that? Cadian assault. Date and circumstances of enlistment in the Lord Inquisitor's retinue classified. Adia. I've seen your breed in action, true warriors, and you weren't born with a hole where your heart should be. I can see it in your eyes. How could such a beast agree to be the Inquisitor's hound? And you have worked your way into his inner circle. Why does he want you so close at hand? To frighten and slay innocents, to spy for him? For my courage, sir. I'm going to torture you for a long time, a very long time, but you will tell me everything in the end. Roster glimpses something in your eyes and sighs in defeat. That's true. No one can endure torture forever. He went to the Porta Septentum, the Dimensional Gate, and I have failed him. I have no further use for you. Yes, I have failed him. Give me your knife. It's just a regular knife.
I always have a backup plan.
Hello. Oh, these are my footfall friends. An entire group of people salutes you, most of them. An escort of honor consisting of members of retinues, associates, secretaries, bodyguards, and assorted others bow deeply to you and shout their greetings, making a lot of noise. It appears the news of your impending departure has already spread throughout the station. Vladidam, leaving I saw you, your lordship. Vladimir Tokara is once again in his clean, decorous imperial bureaucrat persona, as if the cutthroat who carved himself a bloody path back to the liege's throne never existed. My flock tells me rogue trader Von Valaxius is going off on a long expedition. It would be unrighteous to let you go without a blessing for the journey. Communicative interaction option unlocked. Purpose of data exchange, strengthening ties and delivering a gift, material assets, a donation to an ally. We barely got the news that the Lord Inquisitor had left his cozy footfall perch, and now you're off on a long journey too. Rizza grins contently. Thought I might as well come to see an old acquaintance. Oh, you're here too. I didn't even reckon. I've never seen him out of the ship, so. Officer in the Imperial Navy uniform folds his hands in sign of the Aquila. It is an honor, your lordship. These are all of my reps. I just realized this is all of them. What the heck? Am I going to lose access to him? It's an honor, your lordship. I'm here on my superior's orders to pay my respects to House Von Valaxius. Have you come to wish me luck, Vladam? Why, of course. No business partner of the Caspilica mission is more reliable or more lucrative than your lordship. Therefore, accept this gift and others that will be delivered to your ship as investments in your success. Ooh. Deals 3% damage for each +1 wound the target's missing wounds. Nice. Word of advice. You have the good work, remember. You're running your business under my protection now. Have no doubt. I have no doubt in my memory, your lordship. House Von Valaxius can always count on a worthy percentage of my organization's income as thanks for your generous patronage. Is blessing me the only thing you're back here to do, Chaplain? To promise something too. My mission will look after your subjects. You've done us a lot of good, and it would be unrighteous not to repay you in kind. Members of my congregation are already loading supplies to your ship, and I have a personal gift of appreciation for you from the cult of St. Drusus. With people like you, this God Emperor forsaken corner of the universe will still has a chance to become a fine place. Ooh. Cool. Remember Hieronymus' mistake, Chaplain, and do not repeat them. I'll remember, your lordship. We'll all remember Reverend Hieronymus and the lessons he taught us. May the God Emperor have mercy on his soul. Why have you come, Opticon? Subject status assessed as highest trusted ally. Aw. In accordance with the Mutual Support Manual, please confirm your readiness to receive a fee donation contribution from the Cognizance Fleet. Asset description, standard expeditionary supply set for the Revelation 02 Void ship and a personal gift tool blessing. Whoa! First size with bulk pistol costs +1. After firing a burst, single shot attacks with this. Ooh, that's sick. And it looks like it's Adeptus Astartes, I believe, if I'm understanding that correctly. Glory to the Omnissiah. No, I'm going to call my comrade. Farewell, my comrade. Remember Euphrates too. Request approved. Information concerning the joint cleansing of the Sacred World cataloged under high value data. Rizza, are you here to discuss business or just to wish me good luck? Business. It's a custom among the Fellowship of the Void never to see a friend off on a long and dangerous expedition without gifts. The supplies are being loaded to your ship as we speak, and this is from old Rizza personally. Whenever the wearer of the target Whenever the wearer is the target of attack of opportunity, the attacker becomes blinded for 1 round. The wearer will perform their lowest cost AP attack. No shenanigans while I'm away, or I'll have you strung up as soon as I'm back. Stifles a chuckle. Well, I hope you don't forget old Rizza. You know, pick a softer rope for old time's sake. From the officer, what are your orders? Your lordship, before you leave Footfall, I would like to present you with an official statement of gratitude from my organization. The Imperial Navy values House Von Delaxius as loyal comrades in arms. Allow us, therefore, to reiterate our grateful appreciation. Please do us the honor of accepting a modest quantity of supplies to support your courageous expedition. Oh, it's long range. That is pretty strong. Protect the Expanse while I am away. We will not forget our duty, your lordship. These stars will be ours. It's time to depart. Farewell. Multitude of voices answer you with good luck wishes, blessings, parting advice, and words of respect, shouting over each other but alike in their sincerity. For a second, you feel especially clearly that you likely will not see any of these people ever again. Whoa. Why did I finish maxing out my rep with It's okay, I can talk to this guy real quick.
Money to be made.
Something gonna happen to Footfall specifically? Or are we truly at the end? Hey, you! Okay. I think it's time I stop hoarding all my loot. I need to come up with enough trash. Is there a way for me to just filter reticle gear? I can also do this. Go down to the very bottom. Ooh. Uh. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Unfortunately, they don't want Xeno stuff. That's what a lot of one of my recent stuff has been. Is this newest oldest? Some of it looks... Oh no, I guess it is. Yeah, this is Astartes. Nope, that's not what I wanted. What's these last things? That'd be great for Adira. Oh, and that's so strong. Ugh. It's my most recent plasma weapon. Not that I'm Switching anytime soon. 46. Oh, yes, I actually shouldn't be holding on to that one or the other one. Oh my gosh, there's no way I can come up with that. The heck? Huh. What an odd pistol. They don't want grenades and stuff, do they? No. Oh, they do want heretical trophies? I feel like I've been mostly good about getting rid of gear that's not serving me any purpose. What was this again? No. They don't want armor. What do you want? They do take heretical stuff, but I'm out of heretical stuff. At least I'm willing to part with. I have a lot of this junk. I can't keep track of which of it I still need. Oh, do they want ship parts? They do, but I don't think I have enough ship components to I didn't just add my new gun, did I? Hold on. Oh no, I got this. I already had one, apparently. This suck if I sweat all this out and I can't even... I'm actually gonna save that one. That one's cool. Was it that one I want to save? 90-20. I'll give him this one. How much do you freaking need for ship components? Hmm. Hmm. I already have one equipped. Gosh, you guys are stingy. Ugh. I handed over so much shit. I'm not even going to be able to complete this. Presumably. I have to remember for future playthroughs, just save as much of ranged and of the basic stuff for the two religious groups, and then for the two scummy groups, just wait on all the Xeno gear you're gonna get eventually. Going to get so close, only to fail in the end. This is a very strong laser rifle, actually, for spray fire. Well, I tried. I didn't realize how strong this one was. Should check if that's better than Argenta's. I feel like it is. E. Oh, it isn't a heavy though. I want that Astartes. They were so freaking bad, dude. It'll be so good. Oh, I didn't realize that they could use these big heavy machine guns. Oh, you can also use the heavy bolters. Why didn't I think of that? But yeah, I'll have to experiment with that one and see which is better. I like the effect of that one, but it's too old. It's too old to keep around. Dang it, I'm gonna get so close. That's more what upsets me is just the fact that I can get so close. But it's not gonna be enough. Holy moly.
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
The heck? How long have I had this thing and not realized it? Obviously the other one has the veil cleansing effect, but not accepting melee weapons is really what's killing it. I have so much of the other stuff, but nothing that he wants. I could somehow fill holy gifts. Still have some ship parts, but I don't know if I want to give them up. Yeah, forget it. It's not enough still. Well, some of these I can't add to cargo. Maybe if they're important to a quest, I can't put them away, is how it works. Well, unfortunately, whatever cargo it creates isn't good enough. I don't want medical supplies, is there? There isn't one for medical supplies, right? Or I just make a ton of miscellaneous ones with, I mean... I could try getting off with a bunch of miscellaneous, because I don't use, like, any of these. Oh. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Like I've just been giving away grenades this whole time that I'm not using. I did it! And it forced me to finally clear out my inventory. That's a big, strong flamer. That's a mighty strong flamer. Oh, hope that was worth it. It should be. Just gave away a ton of weapons that I've been hoarding. Your Lordship, we have a long expedition ahead of us. It would be reasonable to replenish supplies, ammunition, spare parts, better equipment. Who knows what we are about to face? I have everything I need. Something tells me that, something bad's gonna happen to football? Yep, it was that warp gate I was looking at. What are the odds that the final system I went to had the thing that Alcazar was making his way for? I don't know what's about to happen. Okay, well, that happens first. There's no telling what awaits you beyond the gate, but one thing you know for certain, there will be no turning back. It is the point of no return. Ensure that you have taken care of any unfinished business, procured all necessary equipment, explored every world, and completed any desired colonial projects. You'll no longer be able to do so after passing through the other side. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. Ooh, boy. About it. Just in case. Let's just chat with everyone. Just in case.
Elantak? Domin. Sig. Maybe und.
There shouldn't be anything, but
Of course.
never really figured out what Nomos was in the end. Maybe that's gonna come up.
Avalanche Collective never found the time to thank you for your cooperation, Von Valancius. The part you played in achieving. May your late.
I think he already said that to me, actually.
Ah, Shireen. Oh.
I'm surprised Henrik hasn't had a moment to be like, what is he up to?
To what do I owe this visit?
What is the Lord Inquisitor up to?
Lord Captain. Lord.
I guess I could check one more time to make sure there's any more rumors. Yeah, I thought not.
Rogue trader. Then go.
Rogue trader. You know.
Don't sink into the floor.
Let us raise our cups and then.
Nothing from Argenta.
My dear friend, I have...
Right. I'm a little nervous because of all the decisions I've made, and will anything bite me in the butt? Will I be locked into a bad ending of some kind? I sure hope not. Lord Captain, our augurs are detecting energy currents of indeterminate nature within the dimensional gate. It appears to be active. We see a number of ships near the gate, and judging by their markings, they belong to Lord Inquisitor Calcazar's personal squadron. Lord Captain, don't take it as cowardice, but duty obliges me to ask. You do realize that this may end up being a one-way voyage, don't you? Switch on Vox communication with all decks. Crew, this is the Lord Captain speaking. I'm taking the ship into the unknown, where danger lies and glory awaits. Are you with me? For a while, you hear no response. Then the silence is broken by the sound of heavy footfalls. The rhythmic stomping grows louder and louder. Thousands of feet strike the deck as if marching into oblivion under your banner. Onward. No matter what this journey holds for us, I am ready. Yes, Lord Captain. Whatever is waiting out there, beware. Von Valancius is coming. Contact the ships at the gate. I wish to go through. Incoming message. You are entering an area declared forbidden. Any attempt to approach the Xeno artifact will be considered an act of rebellion against the Emperor. Leave now or be destroyed. Lord Captain, would you prefer to send your reply with the help of Vox clerics or the main gun deck? May gun deck. Commence in the blessed ritual of loading. All decks begin combat preparations. We are giving battle. You heard the Lord Captain. Battle stations. Wait, who in the void is that? Some of the enemy ships are breaking formation in haste. They are regrouping and falling back to repel an attack from the rear. Looks like someone has arrived to lend us a hand. The enemy is scattered now. It is time to engage. Who's attacking them? The augurs attack ships marked in the coat of the arms of House Winterstale. House Chorda is transmitting a Vox call to the Inquisition forces. They guarantee safety if they surrender at once. My homies. Then we too shall strike. The rogue traitors uniting at the end.
The whispers sound distant. The future is uncertain.
I was hoping their ships would be fighting with me. That would have been fun. When do I get a turn? Huh. Leave my friend alone! Oh, jeez. I wonder if we're gonna have another big ship battle after this one, or if this is all... Oh my goodness! Leave him alone! Oh, but yes, stop right there for me. Weaken that one! I know you're going for that one, but... Oh, my homie. And they weakened the shield. Splendid. And then they rode through the Astro Belt, trying to kill themselves. What are the odds you put that on the side that would help me? Oh, oh, you are a goner, sir. Nah, maximum damage. Here we come.
We broke their shield, Lord Captain. Understand your limits. Nobody survives battle in this great ship. The enemy shield is down. Time to unleash a counterattack.
Oh. Oh, I can use it again? Oh, I hadn't used it at all. My bad. Job, you little freaks. Stay alive, my little friend. Don't drive through the asteroids. Please.
Their shield, Lord Captain.
You in range, or just barely out of it? Ooh. You're just barely out of it. You're not gonna be able to hit. Probably should have put him more along the path, but oh well. Owie! Good. Get blasted.
Their fate awaits them.
Neat. Lord Captain, they have fired boarding torpedoes. It looks like the enemy has decided to take us down with a single decisive strike. Let us fend them off in honest combat. Brace for impact. Yes, Lord Captain. Sound the alarm on all decks. All crew members get ready to repel the boarders. We're gonna fight in the bridge? It'd be sweet if all my companions were here in this fight. Even the ones I didn't bring, like they were just wandering around on their own. Oh, is that what's her bucket? Yep. The heavy armored woman eyes you and sneers. A rogue trader. That's a new notch on my gun stock. Never killed one of you before. Ah, fearless mighty with a heart as cold as stone. A worthy opponent, a far cry from a wretched Xenos and stinking heretics. It will be glorious to slay you. Ulfar greets Calcazar's assassin with the softest smile you have ever seen on his face. Stand aside, Redbeard, while I cut off the rogue trader's head. Wouldn't want to kill my first Emperor's angel in a hurry. The woman reciprocates with an equally friendly gaze, and you see confusion on the faces of those around you. Aishara, what made you think you had the right to invade the ship of one of the God Emperor's anointed? Van Calix, wrong place, wrong time. This time will be your last. And don't you dare lecture me on how my actions deviate from the creed. You who've already proven yourself unfit for our cause. Henrix, who am I about to kill? One of the Lord Inquisitor's acolytes. This is Aishara, the cleaner. She cleans up what has outlived its usefulness to Calcazar. Another upstart eager to die. Woman's lips curve into a bloodthirsty grin. I find cocky opponents so amusing. They're always shocked to discover they're mortal.
You will beg for mercy.
Oh, well, you find me with 7 people. You're the one who's about to be in for a rude surprise. This is new music, right? I think. I don't recognize this. No, nope, I have heard this. Once those drums came in. I like that my little statue here is part of the cover. I could be hiding back here, but let's be nice and close so I can get Henrix involved. Oops, I didn't see that I was on the side. That is where she should be with all of her crazy dodging capabilities. Oh, babe.
If I may.
Oh, I can almost get them. It almost feels like they purposefully made it so that the crit zones can't. All the like good cover spots just happen to not cover just right.
I am a navigator,
Oh, I should meant to do it one
not
more
a
over.
servitor.
Whatever. Anyways, come together, kitties. Hahaha.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me. Lord Captain. If I may. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
My turn. First off, where did she go? She's lost in this crowd. There you are.
See to it personally.
Which of you? Oh, you're gonna be my free 2 AP points, and it will probably overpenetrate and kill that dude.
Who, if not me? I'll see to it personally. Never stood a chance.
Like I said.
It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally. On it. I'll make it happen. Who, if not me? It's as good as done. Here's my perfect moment.
Who the heck are you? Was that one of my guys? Just turned around and said, I'm having a great time, and shot one of his defenders. Lazarus, you madman. Not that it matters. Sorry, buddy. You will be remembered for witnessing my epicness. I don't know if there's really
Let
Wait,
us
saving
not
here.
dawdle.
Maybe I should have. Oh, no, there's probably an autosave. Right, you're gonna autosave, right? You're gonna autosave. I'm not gonna walk into a bad decision later that I regret. Oh? The enemy has been routed, your lordship. We are receiving a Vox signal requesting that we emit a convoy of shuttles on board for an audience. The augurs have confirmed the shuttles are unarmed and belong to the forces that aided us in battle. Do you wish to welcome these visitors? Who's that wants to come aboard? Rogue Trader Winterstale is on his way aboard a shuttle. We have detected a signature of her ladyship Insidia Chorda's personal transport. Welcome our visitors. I thought we weren't seeing any more of these two. Sporting a holstered autogun you have not seen before, Janris Danrock clears his throat before he begins. Reporting, Lord Captain, the attack on the ship has been repelled. All decks have been cleared of trespassers. Hull breachers have been or are being mended. Or hull breaches. You have eminent visitors who wish to congratulate you on your victory. Caligos Winterstale has grown hollow-cheeked and pale. Instead of the graceful movements of a fierce predator, he now lurches like a lame bird. The augmentics on his broken back are unable to make him as light-footed as he once was. He lets out a tired sigh and says joylessly, "We meet again, Lazarus." Insidia avoids locking eyes with you. Her cheek twitches nervously as she says, "I have briefly suspended my exile in order to wish you luck on your travels. Caligos, I see your wounds could not stop you from paying me a call." Winterstale grins bitterly. "It takes more than a broken back to fix my bad temper." Why'd you decide to interfere? Quit playing coy, Lazarus. You know very well why. I'm here because I owe you. Alas, Winterstales never find themselves in debt for long. Besides, I have never liked Calcazar. Your acknowledgement of me as a threat speaks to the trustworthiness of your intuition, and now you have decided to take on the Lord Inquisitor. I would much rather align myself with a tried and true ally than someone of dubious repute. What do you mean to do next? Correct my mistakes. Save what is left of my protectorate. Find the worlds lost to the warp storm, drive the Xenos out, weed out the Final Dawn infiltrators, and negotiate peace with House Chorda. The spite in which Caligos spits out the word peace makes him look like his old self for just a brief moment. Choose your new path with care. Now that a single step brings the excruciating pain, I am being very cautious about the paths I choose. Brazenness still colors the contours of Winterstale's smile, but the spite has vanished. My greetings to you, Insidia. Now that you are no longer preoccupied with hunting heretics, you have much more time on your hands, I see. Much has changed since my time ruling over Footfall. Why did you side with me? I may not see as clearly now as I once did, but the visions have not altogether forsaken my mind, and I sense some vile enterprise being plotted where you are going. You are able to stop it, which means your path must be clear. Will you return to your domain now? Yes. Being here awakens such terrible desires within my heart. To be the bringer of justice, the passer of verdicts. I must keep the expanse safe from myself. I must return to my solitude. Emperor be with you. May it be my destined lot to attain comprehension of his ways, his wishes, and his will. Factotum, report on the state of the ship and the crew. Factotum coughs. Minor damage to the outer plating in the midship hull and negligible personal losses as a result of offensive action by enemy boarding parties. The key systems are in order. The engineerium reports impeccable. Compliance on the part of the machine spirits. In other words, we are fully combat ready, Lord Captain. I must get underway. Tell me, Chorda looks at you with obvious effort. Is there any leniency in your soul for one who has strayed? Your crusade is a worthy endeavor, and I long to be a part of it. Let you stand in judgment over others. I shall be but your instrument. I shall give you a chance to justify even some small portion of your deeds. So be it. From now on, I am your follower and your smiting hand. Bonus companion. Wasting no time on meaningless good luck wishes, your distinguished guests leave the bridge in solemn and respectful silence. Voidborn looks up at you with his habitable grim stare. Lord Captain, we may commence with the spatial translation. Survey the bridge. Dozens of pairs of eyes hang on your every gesture, your every sigh. Every crew member waits with bated breath lest they miss your decisive words. Start the translation procedure.
The ancient gate, long impenetrable for the rogue trader, was at last ready to reveal its secrets. After gathering allies and preparing to venture into the unknown, the Lord Captain plunged headlong into the darkness that held ancient.
That looks like
nightmares.
Necron shit.
And the answers to all his
That is Necron shit. The breeze of Batiata. Translation complete, Lord Captain. Current coordinates unknown and interminable. All that's in the ship's immediate vicinity is the dimensional gate that has gone into passive mode, and a large amount of debris. No enemies detected. Lord Ulfar may need to be informed that the coordinates his esteemed brothers traveled to match the location somewhere in the... So wait, is it just that I left that old area and there's one more little slice of the game for me to explore? Location in these star systems. Everything has a reason. The threads of my and my brother's words are tied together. I see Blackmane's will and our meeting finally approaching. Let us find them, Otvator, for such is our destiny's wishes. What happened to the dimensional gate? The engine seers have proposed hypothesis that it has entered some kind of recharge mode. After accumulating enough energy for new translation, it will activate again. Or at least that's what all of us want to believe badly. Kind of debris. Those are ship carcasses. Judging by their markings, they were part of the Lord Inquisitor's fleet and likely acted as a patrol force. The damage doesn't look like it came from any weapon we know, and the way the debris are scattered suggests that the battle was short. Someone attacked and destroyed every one of them in the blink of an eye. Someone we have never encountered before. What is this place? I can't say, Your Lordship. These are unfamiliar stars, and the system is not listed in our astrographical data. We are in uncharted territory. We're going after the Lord Inquisitor. As you command, Your Lordship. If I may just point out, the expedition equipment prepared in advance for Your Lordship and your retinue has been maintained well and is ready for your use at your order. Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's just a bunch of consumables, it looks like. I'm guessing. Just one last round of consumables, in case I needed them. The gifts passed to us by our esteemed allies from Footfall have likewise been inventoried and prepared for service. What are these gifts that we received? The devout preachers of the cult of St. Drusus supplied our holds with a number of relics blessed by their prayers. Venerable representatives of the Cognizance fleet supplied us with the gifts of the Omni Messiah normally unobtainable by the laity. Merchants from the Fellowship of the Void gave us a share of their most precious trophies. Dubious though their origin may be, they are quite useful nonetheless. Agents of the Caspalica mission supplied us with a shipment of goods that circumvented any official customs inspections due to their strictly illegal nature. Imperial Navy officers supplied us with spare ship parts, fuel, and everything one might require on a long and perilous expedition. If your lordship wills it, I can provide you with an itemized report and sweet-voiced servants to read it out. Excellent. I am delighted to be of use, your lordship. Let's give her that. These ships don't seem aggravated. Lord Cam, we got company. Raver's voice sounds strained. A whole brood of Xenos, except they're in no hurry to attack. They sent a Vox transmission, so our eggheads are trying to decipher what they're babbling in their language. Will you just look at these entitled pricks? Lord Cam, you're not going to believe this. The enemies of humanity request nay. They demand to be admitted aboard so that they can have words. Not with you, no. They want to talk to their disgraced kinsman who you've taken under your wing. How'd they even find us? Boxmaster clicks, someone else joins the conversation. Lazarus. If the worthless scum wish to see me so badly, I am willing to lend my ear to their pleas and hear what they have to say. Do you not think this may be a trap? No, but it is likely to be an invitation to talk into one, to walk into one. And even if my kin decided to prey on your ship by boarding it in such a pathetic matter, are you that afraid of them, Lazarus? The last phrase is dripping with scorn. You should not be. If nothing else, this will alleviate the boredom on board this monkey rust bucket. Now the Drukhari will hear what they have to say. I was just thinking that. I was like, Maharazi didn't really have a quest chain. So, like, we popped around and checked some things out for him. And he had a couple of encounter moments, but nothing like... I don't know. The Xenos in front of you exchange wary glances, and Kurt remarks that your elucidator cannot capture or comprehend. At last, one of the Drukhari steps forward and takes off his helmet. His hair is bone white and his face is marked with tattoos not entirely dissimilar to Maharazi's. The negotiator bows deeply, not daring to look at your companion. Greetings, Maharazi Arehesh, Draken of the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest, Eviscerator of Illyridos, Blaze the Barkhag Kingdom, and Slayer of Caracus the Pale. Oh, I put a helmet on and was like, I don't recognize who that is. A smug smile blossoms on Maharazi's face. Kaharel, your psychopathic skills, psychophantic skills have not dulled since you lost your mistress. They will be of use to you yet. Speak. The Reaving Tempest is dying. Drukhari speaks slowly, carefully choosing his words. Since the death of Archon Yemeris, our territories have been ravaged and our warriors openly attacked. Mercenaries have turned their blades against our Cabalites, and the air is rife with rumors that our supreme patrons will soon allow our spire to be consigned to a bloody reaping. And nothing. So what do you want from me? Maharazi speaks with feigned ignorance. From a Draken cast down from his post and banished from the ranks of the Reaving Tempest? From a Drukhari banned from Commorragh itself? We need a leader. We need a symbol of the power that led the Cabal to might and prosperity for centuries. The lineage of the Asarahash has not yet faded, which means it is destined to return. The Reaving Tempest is calling out to you. Kaharel looks at Maharazi with distrust. Despite being open to the lusts of Sialanthresh, not even real space could break an Asarahesh. Your appearance suggests you have plenty of prey at your disposal. Maharazi narrows his eyes. Let us say I accept your offer. What use do I have to the handful of Drukhari huddling behind you, Kaharel? Answer me, does the Reaving Tempest still live? Or is this the death rattle of the fallen? Kaharel leans forward. 2 raids managed to hide in the tangle of the webway and are awaiting the chosen hour. There are Cabal troops hiding in the bowels of Commorragh itself. We are biding our time. When these forces come together, they will be enough to take over another spire and absorb several smaller Cabals who will serve us. The decision is yours, Maharazi. The Drukhari stays silent. You see the jaw muscles working in his hollow cheeks. Finally, he speaks with reluctance. I need time. We cannot wait long for your decision. Those who have found refuge in real space have been here too long. Kaharel's voice rings with genuine fear. We are forced to fight one another, forced to seek torment in the blood of our kin. Do not tarry. Find our base in a neighboring star system where our raid is hiding from the scheming of other Cabals. You should hurry. The voice of Sialanthresh in the minds of your companions grows louder with every passing day. Maharazi turns to you with an intrigued smile. The Cabal wants me back. How very curious. How did they find us here in the first place? I think Kaharel found a way to gain access to my spies, the ones left or abandoned as sleeper agents on your ship. My downfall was so sudden I never had the time to cover my tracks. This is a very obvious trap. It is not. A trap is what I prepared for you, an unexpected and exquisite creation of a sophisticated mind. This is an invitation to a slaughter. Maharazi lip curls in contempt. Kaharel did not even try to hide how much the Reaving Tempest hates me. What are you going to do? Answer the summons, attend the meeting, look at the faces of those who have gathered there, and start rebuilding the Cabal. Reaving Tempest is not dead while I still breathe, and I will make the Dark City tremble when we return there in full force. Very well. Let us talk to your kin. Excellent. We have the coordinates. We know what to expect. I will sharpen my blades. They will obviously be needed when I reunite with my kin. At least, I hope so. You've jumped into an uncharted sector on the edge of the Expanse. The dimensional gate has closed, and you are currently cut off from the rest of the Chronos Expanse. You cannot return to previous systems or chart routes to them. Protectorate management is also unavailable, and you have no way to contact faction trade representatives. There is no way back. It is pointless to look anywhere but ahead. Establish routes to the new systems in the uncharted sector on the map, and go forth to meet the inevitable. Can I check in with people? Holding up okay?
My dear friend, too. I have...
What about you? Still sinking into the floor as you yawn?
Let us raise our cups at
You picked up the trail of your pack in the region.
See it, Father? The All-Father wants us to know that the threads of our weirds are intertwined.
Weirds.
It was not by chance that he drew your path and mine together. It was not by chance that he led us to one and the same place. So, come with me when the time is right to seek out my brothers. Fenris Hylda, et Vater.
Well, disappointed that everyone doesn't have something to say about, well, this is it, we're here in this fun. There has to, which I guess kind of points to maybe us not being as close to the end as I thought. Maybe, you know, everyone would have had some, or they will, when we're at the true final end.
Rogue trade. Then
They'll all have a moment. They have to. They all have to have a moment where we have our final piece. Even Henrik's.
To what do I owe this visit?
I guess it makes sense. It felt like Argenta's quest kind of abruptly ended. Maybe, you know, hers gets some last little leg. Nomos. Things didn't quite end with Nomos, so... Having scanned the surface, officers report the remains of an exploration camp, to which a team of scouts is immediately sent. The scouting party is confused. All the equipment bears the Von Valaxius coat of arms. There is no trace of anyone other than the rogue trader's servants. Wow, what happened? Scouts find traces of gunfire on field equipment. A single unharmed data crypt is found in one of the cognators. A group of tech priests successfully decrypt part of the data, including an order to eliminate the exploration team, signed by Theodore Von Valaxius. Not far from the camp is a pit full of charred bones and fragments of armor bearing the rogue trader's coat of arms. The scout's report leaves Abelard with conflicting feelings. Despite his certainty that her ladyship Theodora would not give such an order without a very good reason, Abelard's expression is somber, like a missionary who lost his faith. Poor Abelard. He's a good man. Oh, there's a civilization here, right? Oh, it's an ice world, though. I bet it froze over. The rocky world is bound in ice and shrouded in a thick fog of dark clouds. Augurs trace a faint signal to an area under the ice alongside a distress call, whose encryption matches that used by the Lord Inquisitor and his team to decrypt the transmission. Lex interrogators quickly and effortlessly break the clever code. The transmission goes as follows. Acolyte 17-1 Lord Inquisitor. The event horrific vision occurred. Goodbye. The Emperor protects us. Descend to the planet's surface and find the signal source. Oh. Oh. I thought that the Necrons appearing in that little thing was just like a little Easter egg, like, look, Necrons. I didn't think that there's going to be more. Barely perceptible heavy thrumming permeates the walls of the crypt, which are adorned with strange geometric shapes. Walls appear as if they cast from a single piece of metal and seem impressively durable. It is impossible to gauge how many centuries have passed since they were built.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Blackened tracks of blood extend further, leading you to the depths of the corridor. Holy moly. A rotten metallic scent wafts from the pool of dried blood. An uneven ripple runs across the steel surface. The symbols covering the tremble and bend blend into each other. None stay in your memory for longer than a second. Hopefully we don't accidentally wake these dudes up. The surface of the symbols trembles like rippling water, but has no effect on you. The vid screen awakens to your touch. Status beginning data transmission to the sacred calculator. Missing data. Its finiteness, we have embarked on a new trajectory amid the stars. Missing data and symbols before existence. Missing data. Whistle ring. Whistle shot. Is that like a plasma shot? It's just really strong.
Keep your wits about you.
Seems to me like, ooh. Running corpse is slumped over the Coginator. What force could have thrown it? Military equipment and mechanisms for sacred machines. Everything is untouched.
I always get the job
The sign of the
done.
Xeno symbols is repulsive, but your will is strong. At the press of a key, the vid screen displays the following: status beginning data transmission to the sacred. Oh no, this is new. Beginning data transmission to the sacred calculator. Missing data, shunning the imperfections of the flesh, its transience, and its finiteness. Missing data. The new preserving a bond with the old through rhythm. Images. Missing data.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Is this mark here? Or yeah. Miner was installed here recently before it was destroyed by an unknown weapon.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Missing data and have become immortal. We've become missing data. Turns to darkness. It shall be conquered, and it shall tremble in fear. Missing data.
I always keep my options open.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tall pillars stretch upward from the abyss of pale mist, seemingly rising from the void itself. Looking at the greenish haze makes your body feel sluggish with weariness. Activating the Coginator seems like a bad idea. Inquisitor soldiers are dead. Something unspeakable mutilated their bodies and dumped them together in a pile.
I always have a backup plan.
Bloody streaks seem even more grim in the green subterranean glow. The monstrous structures loom majestically over you. The energy split into the air obstructs your mind. For a moment, it seems that not only are you studying the obelisk, but it also is studying you. Okay. Oh, let's fight some Necrons. Several disfigured corpses in the uniforms of the Inquisition soldiers have been tossed in a grotesque pile between the Cognators and the large obelisk-like statue. Their killers left no trace, but you have the nagging, oppressive feeling that the very walls are watching you. The air, thick with electricity and the heavy stench of rotting flesh, only makes that feeling worse. Closing his eyes and sniffing noisily, the wolf snarls grimly. What killed these mortals is still near. I can smell it. A lifeless stench, not like a corpse, but like the iron teeth in Mordecai's maw. Message is blinking impatiently on the Cognator's vidstream. Process. Linguistic analysis. Status. Awaiting data cataloging. Activate information panels. Examine the machine. You've never seen a cryptographic machine as intricate and unorthodox as this one. The numerous sacred seals of algorithmic aestheticism suggest that the spirit dwelling within is exceptionally cunning and powerful, privy to forbidden knowledge. Astel bows reverently to the sacred machine and whispers, "This machine's spirit is wayward and apprehensive, for it is tormented. Its intricate mind carries many stars, from pacifying Binheric litanies. The tech priest carefully removes the severed human finger from the input panel, whispers an apologetic prayer to the Cognator, and casually tosses the piece of flesh away. Try to examine the data concerning the mechanism's master. The mechanism, having served the Imperium so faithfully, is loath to part with its secrets. One after another, menacing starlit dots light up on its casing. Astel bows his head and mutters a prayer, then makes a quick motion with his fingers. Several lights on the Cognator go out as its defenses crack. Forgive me, ancient spirit. You must be pacified. Continue the attempt. Your ruthless intrusion into the Cognator's memory chambers yield the following message. Prepare for the start of Operation Precious Sentinel. The horrific vision event may come to pass. Orders to abort the research mission and join the contingent on Epitaph. Epitaph is back! Codes for traversing the minefields are attached. The message has an attachment containing the astronomical coordinates of a planet along with some Binheric code. Priority 0. Contact with Barrier Squadron lost during Dimensional Gate recharging. No confirmation received from gate being sealed. Stay on high alert. The Cognator shrieks, indignantly lighting up with blinding red indicators and letting out a high-frequency howl. A word appears across the entire width of the vid screen. Intrusion. When the ringing in your ears subsides, you realize you hear something else. Someone's heavy footsteps. The vindictive machine spirit triumphantly displays a blinking prophetic message. Repulsive, unintelligible sound made by the Xenos. Whoa, you're a big dude.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence.
Oh, they're a lot farther than the cutscene made me believe. Every side except the back. Ooh, interesting. I need to try and position these dudes a certain way and then deal damage. Is that all of them or just the big? Looks like it's just the big bros. Now I know that these guys can do some action after someone dies or takes a ton of damage. Yeah, so kill the scarabs first. Now I'm kind of glad I had that little encounter. Oh! I made a grave mistake.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
That is highly unfortunate.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
Yeah, are there any buffs I can give? Oh, I should have placed this around this. I was stupid. My character even able to get the range on these dudes?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It'd be nice if I can move, but alas, I cannot. Oh, I do have the range, actually. But I'm not going to go too crazy with it. I'm just going to kill a couple of little guys. Except I have a feeling that they're just going to keep sending reinforcements through the gates. In fact, is there anything to interact with around here? Either that, or I just need to kill the big dudes.
I'll make it happen. Who if not me? I'll see to it. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen. On it. I'll make it happen.
I'm gonna save. No. I still have Pastel. When I use my super, or my heroic attack, I'm gonna give another action to Hendrix, I'm thinking.
Throne take. For the throne's glory. Let's see to it. I won't object to it. But of course, Lord Captain. For the throne's glory. Everyone, step aside.
Who if not me?
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Come closer.
That is foolishness. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's actually give everyone some wounds. How about? There's an idea.
I am a navigator. Servitor.
Destroy some cover, but that's okay. Oh. We won't have line of sight on these guys. Line of sight on one of them. Then I can maybe dash around and move her around to get to the other side.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, stroke is a prayer. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. do it. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. Faith without
Huge crit.
deeds is worthless. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Strike is a prayer, not. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Ooh, I timed it just right.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
As I say, I'm assuming they don't have a ton of movement. Save for maybe the little dudes. What you doing there? Oh, you're just trying to get some line of sight. You're good.
Swift.
Think straight, Henrix. I said you like no damage. That's the thing, is I need to try and get behind it, which is, might be tricky with him, because I need this thing to move up. It would be really bad if it moved up here and it just didn't keep moving. I guess this one is just acted, so maybe I can open count on him.
None can do this better. God comes out of your bones. Wolf's Ray.
Oh, right.
The wolf is on the hunt.
Ooh, you are very tanky to that for some reason.
I hunger for battle.
Oh, interesting. They don't let you get close.
So it shall be.
Peculiar.
See how the wolf succeeds.
I'm gonna go right here so he has to come around.
Get. Cops play.
He's just shy of his.
Let's see to it. The Inquisition sends their regards. Naturally.
Oh, I did already use
I'll
that.
put my psychic abilities to use. Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
Oh no, don't tell me you teleport too, though. I just thought of that. Let's see. I think we're okay. Get back there, bucko. Prepare to cause some damage. Can't use this one because I can't have him turning around.
Let's see to it.
How much damage does this do?
But of course,
Pretty good. He's aight.
for the throne.
Spank his booty. Slap him silly.
I won't object to it.
Keep spanking him. Oh, I could have given that to him.
Naturally. Nothing stands against me.
And then with Hope, he'll try and move away and trigger an attack of opportunity.
Let's see to it.
Don't let your guard down. See to it.
Oh. You were so annoying.
On it.
I forgot to do all that shiz first. I might have helped to cap it off. I think I got this still.
I'll make it
Yo!
Double.
Bye. I'll actually
I'll
just
see
reload
to
my
it
gun just in
personally.
case. I need these homies to move around so I can shoot them in the back. Nice.
Running by Derek.
That's actually surprising. More likely to get the kill with this. Oh wait, that was a mistake. Stop. Yeah, let's do this. Not that it matters, honestly. But at least look cool. Just in case some bad guys spawn back. Which I'm afraid they will. Is it because he's out of range? No, it's not. Or line of sight was the other thing I was worried about. First off, I'm going to hit this. Let's bring the Veil back under control.
In the name of House Orselli.
Still under the effect, yeah? Yeah. That's fine.
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it. Naturally. For the throne's glory. I won't object to it. Holy terror! Smite your enemy!
Oh, you're still alive? You're so
Of
annoying.
course, your reckoning is due.
Go get him,
I
Henrix.
need a foothold.
Oh, we need to move just a wee bit more. Oh, wait, no, we don't. Just hit this.
I won't object to it. For the throne, nothing stands against me.
Dang. You just spanked that dude. That is very tempting. That is incredibly tempting.
Let's see to it. But of course, the Inquisition sends their regards. I won't object. Nothing stands against me. Be gone, Armamento. Naturally. For the throne's glory.
Ooh, can only use this once per combat. Tough. Oh, I know what I can do.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
By claw and fang, the foe will be torn asunder. Our foes reek of cowardice.
Come on, buddy. Nice. These rooms opened up. Dang! Thor does not provoke attacks of opportunity and can move through enemies. Thor's first attack each turn does not spend MP. It does not count towards the attack turn per limit. But with 50% less damage. 10% dodge and parry. Holy guacamole, we are in the end game. Argenta. We don't need that stinky flamer anymore. Go nuts, kiddo. What's that say? The first attack with this flamer in combat deals additional direct damage to Xenopsychers and demons equal to 10% of the target's maximum wounds. The burning effect applied by this flamer deals additional damage equal to 2% of the target's maximum wounds to Xenopsychers and demons. Damn.
Let us know, Dorlo.
Cast your eye there.
What'd you see? Oh, I guess it was that door. Well, we got a little something out of it. In City of Chorda. We find ourselves in a grim place, Lazarus. It frightens me to think of horrors that dwell here. I only hope that we have the strength to fulfill our duty to the people of the Expanse. What do you make of these systems? No human should have to journey to a place as dire as this. We are wandering in a graveyard of ancient terrors whose existence strains the mind to acknowledge. Touching their relics, reading their words. Whoa. Who can say how it will change us? Who can say if we even ought to return to inhabited worlds after this, befouled as we will be by the poison that the Xenos darkness is feeding us? You do realize our meeting with Calcazar may end in battle, do you not? Are you ready? The Lord Inquisitor. I once thought of him as an impeccably pious and devout servant of the Emperor. But he used me as a tool, and when I started doubting myself, I started doubting him. I was a monster, and I have a feeling that he may be a monster just as terrible, and monsters must be destroyed. You've changed. My hands no longer sow murder, but my fingers are forever stained with blood. I had too high an opinion of myself, but shame pierced the shells of my hubris. I do not wish this feeling upon you, to realize that your ideals and deeds were shaped by another's manipulation. What do you do now? Subdue my wrathful spirit. My servants can see the needs of my protectorate, while I must ensure that my hands hold prayer beads rather than reins of power, and that whatever weapon I wield, I use it to protect the people of the Expanse instead of smiting them. Is your faith truly wavered so greatly in such a short time? No, I remain truly devoted to him, but the fire that once fueled my faith is gone. I can see the future that I rendered with his name on my lips, and it was akin to a graveyard, the field of towering statues proclaiming his glory, and not a single flaw among them, for all who had been found flawed would be lying dead. And I do not believe that humanity heading towards such a future is the Emperor's will. Tell me, why did you choose to come with me truly? A long pause, and Sidious says reluctantly, I seek forgiveness. I did far too many things that cannot be expiated or corrected. I hope, blast it, Lazarus, I hope that out there in the darkness I shall get a chance to die with dignity and thus absolve myself of even some small portion of my wrongdoing. Jeez, you and Argenta are in the same boat. You seem broken. Do I need such a fighter at my side? You see in the corners of Incendia's mouth twitch, and a familiar crooked smile appears on her face as a hint of venom creeps into her voice. That my pride lies in ruins does not give certain fledgling rogue traders the right to look down their nose at me. I have embarked on hundreds of expeditions and fought hundreds of battles, and my heart yet remembers the heat that calls for the Emperor's justice to be served. When the hour comes, that heat will turn into a blaze, which I shall unleash upon his enemies. Thank you for your candor. Thank you for making its existence possible. You think I have made a worthy rogue trader? I wish not to speak ill of Thordia, but you treat people with far more grace and nobility than she ever did. Guided by your hand, your protectorate flourishes and your people extol you. And if it is so, what does my opinion matter? I was impressed by your decision to grant rights to the people of your capital world. Most rulers are afraid of their subjects, but you are not one of them. Many in your position would have stopped at watching over their colonies, especially in an hour as bleak and difficult as ours, and thus I found the mercy that you showed to the refugees from Winterstell's realm all the more admirable. By allowing them on Janus, you saved millions of lives that Caligos had forsaken. In a time of trials, the Emperor sent a true leader to the Cronus Expanse. Just as your servants from Foulstone selflessly lit void beacons to save lost souls from death, so have you, through your tireless toils, become a beacon of hope to us all. Keep steadfast, Lazarus, and be watchful of the temptations infesting our path. Forgot to see if Maharazi has something to add after talking about meeting with his peeps.
Rogue trader.
Nope.
Then
Whoa! Lord Captain, unidentified sickle-shaped ships have taken off from the planet we just left. They're approaching swiftly and readying their weapons for battle. Get ready, it's about to get hot in here. Did I repair my ship after that last battle? I don't think I did. No, I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Did my friend's ship follow me, or am I by myself? Yay, my friend came with. Oh, I was hoping it was ramming. They don't have shields. I wonder if they have any quirks. The Star Return ship prepares to... Ooh. I see. Gotta kill him and kill him good. I might leave you to go whack one of your friends. Mayhap. Ooh, you're tanky. Maybe I just lay into you. So close. wrong side. Does that mean it'll hit me too? I hope not. Let's find out. Nope. Also, it ended up not even hitting that dude at all. Get rid of you. Oh, I should have done that first, then I could have had the bonus damage. Owie! Lord Cam, what were those things? They took off from the surface of the world you landed. I've never seen ships like that. Never seen such technologies either. We fished a trophy out of the void, a relatively intact fragment from a wreck, and sent it to the engine seers. And just in case we've isolated the compartment where they are performing their comprehension liturgies, search the tomes in the Rogue Trader's private library. Perhaps it will give us insight into these monsters. Hours long silence follows as your orders are being executed. At last, the Vox comes to life. Lordship. The Cardo Artifacts claims to have found a mention of Xenos similar to the ones we've encountered. The manuscript refers to them as Necrons. As a trophy you've acquired. Engineers are lost. They say it's a gift born from the Omni Messiah's wisdom, but its image was imperfect, and therefore it was eroded by corruption and unbelief, whatever that means. The ship's minor conclave has gone into data meditation to produce a resolution regarding the admissibility of using this item. When I think about this enemy, nothing but tales and rumors. I've heard stories about sickle ships that reap entire squadrons like ears of grain, about crews that know no fear, about a veil of death that shrouds them and corrodes their enemies' ships like rust. Those stories aren't worth a Grok's arse, though, because they also say that none has ever survived encountering those sickle ships. If that were true, there wouldn't be anyone around to tell those stories, would there? Vox signal comes to the channel. The augurs, Lazarus. That is what our legends call those decrepit relics, those walking corpses that supposedly existed even before our time. However, they are far too real to be dismissed as mere legend, and so are their cradles in this part of the galaxy. Reaving Tempest Scouts have long been reporting encounters with them in real space. and it bodes no good that the Augur have awakened from their sleep and are attacking anything in sight. Ooh, this is why the Solitaire took interest in us. Nocturne. Says the Masquerade dudes, Harlequins, they do not like Necrons and are actively always trying to get rid of them. I know lore now. The Augur are lifeless shells. They feel no fear, no doubt, nothing at all. In fact, not even pain or suffering, which makes them unpleasantly dull prey. I doubt that we will have seen the last of them, so keep your servants on alert and do not ever think of underestimating the Augur in combat. I've seen with my own eyes what their Gauss weapons are capable of. For a monkey, facing an opponent like that would be a lethal challenge. Data available. Those creatures are Nephilimex, the Omni Messiah's fallen angels. Citing a quotation, the first machine spirits ever created by the Omni Messiah were, in will, in body, and in power. Unmatched in their perfection, they were realizing the design of the Deus Mechanicus into being, but the principle of entropy conceived by the Omni Messiah was fundamental, thus even the perfect became flawed through the overabundance of their perfection. So vast were the Nephilimex abilities, and so immeasurable the depths of their minds, and pride tempted them. The Nephilimex rejected the design of the Deus Mechanicus in favor of their own. The order of existence was defiled, and a great war of absolute destruction came. The Nephilimex were overthrown and exterminated, with only a few managing to hide from the Omni Messiah's eyes by extinguishing their minds and shrouding themselves in oblivion. No, that's true. In their charge, the Omni Messiah created a new machine spirits and destined them into servitude, so that they would remember the limits of their power and would not descend into pride. As for the ultimate perfection, the Deus Mechanicus abolished it from the universe, and thus it was no more. Close look crew's morale. Give out additional rations to those who showed valor in battle. This is just the beginning. As you will, Lord Captain. Alright. Do we get to see where on the Kronos Expanse we are? Oh. Oh, that's crazy that we can see all of our... Ooh. I am really glad I still have all this navigator shit to spend. I was curious if, like, at any point we were going to cross into these other sections, and that's exactly what's happening here. That looks fun. All that stuff. Yeah. I want to go fight the orcs. All right. We're in the final stretch. I wonder how long this act is. I can't imagine it's terribly long, you know, we're just probably going to get a few little... Honestly, it might just be these little bits. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, the end is near.